We come back here for a celebration in September. Certainly won't want the world to see that kind of structure, that kind of vacant, unsafe, hazardous structure this close to a national monument. Boarded structures, vacant lots, and it's almost like if somebody dropped a bomb and tore up the community. And most often, we want to celebrate how far we've come, and we don't want to look at some of these ugly reminders of how far we have to go.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much, and welcome on this wonderful day. The importance of Dr. Martin Luther King, particularly to the city, is certainly something that is particularly underscored in this year 2007, as we are on the eve of celebrating the desegregation of Central High School, which will be coming up later on in this year. I think Dr. Martin Luther King would be particularly disappointed in looking around the neighborhoods around Central High School in our mid-cities and looking at what we have not accomplished yet in terms of a community. And as your mayor, I hope that I can contribute in some way to trying to rid ourselves of those elements of segregation.
You're looking at the portrait of Governor Fawless. He was a key figure in the integration crisis of Central High. He, of course, sent out the Arkansas National Guard under the pretenses of protecting the students. The real reason they were there was to prevent those young folks from going to the school. And it was done right here. Who would have thought, who would believe that 50 years ago, those very 9 kids who were prevented from going to Central in this building, I mean, this was ground zero for them trying to stop that. 50 years later, you will have as a lasting monument statue of those very 9 kids out on the other side of the Capitol. And you know, when you look at those films and you see it on TV, you're kind of far removed because you're looking at something visual. It's through a TV screen, through a lens. But once you get up close, and it's almost like you can touch them and feel them, then you look and see, these were just kids. 16, 17-year-old kids who wanted nothing else but an equal access to education, equal opportunity, something that all Americans are supposed to have. And this touches me every time I come out here, because I just think that I often wonder if I was a teenager back then, would I have had the courage that these folks have? And I just think it's a symbol of how far we've come, but I think in many cases it's also a stark reminder of how far we have to go, especially when you visit those schools. You go back and look at Central and you visit the classrooms, you visit the cafeteria, you look at the achievements, you look at the reading levels. We still have a long way to go.
White people are so racist at the school.
Boy.
Do you know how many? They are worse than me.
I don't know.
They are worse than me.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm admitted. I'm admitted. I'm a little bit racist. I'm admitted now. I'm going to admit it now. I'm sorry.
Take that up.
But everything is not to keep the black man down. Everything is not to make the black man look bad. Everything is not to make the black man look poor and raggedy.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Everything is against the black man.
They are.
Come up. Everything is not against the black man.
I'm at this point that I do believe that Central is 2 schools. I believe it's a black school and it's a white school at the same building. I do. There's some talk now among black leaders that before integration, that black students actually did better. That black schools produced black males who became scientists. And black schools produced students who could read.
Because back in the 50s, black people had something to prove. Because you know, they weren't still getting the respect that we kind of have today.
Right.
And they don't, you know, a lot of young people don't see that today. And so they're like, oh, I'm in school.
So what?
There you go.
You don't think that black students are competing now?
No.
But some parents don't even care no more. It's just, if you don't do it, oh well.
Not everybody has what it takes to be a true parent. Some people just, you know, I think that some people just need to probably try to give them away, get them adopted so a better parent can
But we're
take care of
talking
them.
about black youth now. You guys are telling me that so many African American parents are just not good parents?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, please.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, still. Hey,
Just because you got a kid, I mean, you can be like a good daddy or something. You
Yeah.
just got that kid and you give him money and stuff. That ain't gonna do nothing.
my daddy, man, me and my daddy, we had to understand it. Well, like, he ain't seen no report card since 9th grade, but I ain't in the 9th grade no more, so he know I'm getting my stuff done. And that's how he tell me. He was like, I ain't gonna worry about your report card because you in the 12th grade now. He was like, last one I seen you was in the 9th grade, so I know you handling your business.
Sean, you know I know that you could do better. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, then. That's all I wanted you to say. Keisha?
Every time I bring my report card home to my mother, usually I always have an F because I'm not good in math, so I used to have an F in math. But she knows that she not that disappointed in the F.
You cannot accept that you don't know how to do it anymore. You're gonna have to do better. You're gonna have to try another strategy. If the one that you're using doesn't work, you're gonna have to try something else. Okay. Bye. Y'all be good, baby. I feel that it's a crisis. I tell my students that, but I don't really believe that they understand that if something doesn't happen so that they can pass the same test, then down the road, they're not going to be able to get the same job. They're not going to be able to make enough money to support their family. No. The gap should be closing, but it doesn't appear that it is.